are you doing, guys? So, dating coach once again. Dating coach Mr. O. So, today we want to talk about another topic. It's a broad topic. It just specifically talks about the foundation of a relationship. As you know, like if we're talking about the foundation, we're talking about where everything lies. Like, let's take for instance, even if you talk about the foundation of a house, it has to be strong. So basically, that's the same thing, which has to do with the relationship. So a relationship is built. Like many people may not think in that sense, but I firmly believe that a relationship is a built structure. So we just want to highlight uh, what's important when it comes to the foundation of the relationship. But basically, to today, I just want to focus much on communication. Yeah, I understand on the previous video, we talked about some of those aspects, but today, because communication in the relationship is uh, where everything comes from now. So if we have a fruitful communication, a healthy relationship is based on fruitful communication. So that is very important because without communication, the relationship turns cold. It becomes dormant. Like let's take for instance, there are a lot of people who think they're in a relationship, yet the relationship is long dead. So you should take into cognizance that communication is one pillar of the relationship. That's the reinforcement because it actually builds a lot more intimate intimacy comes from communication, romance, everything. Anything that you think of in a relationship comes from communication because that's where it starts. But now, if we ghost, like let's say for instance, like nowadays, with this social media thing, like you wonder why people keep certain contacts of people whom they do not communicate with. They just open statuses, just like that. One opens the status. Sometimes they greet you through the status or something like that, which is not the right way because if someone wanted really to talk to you, they don't like communicate with you through what you have done. Like let's take for instance, might be posting something. No, they should come like in your DM, direct message. They send you a message. Oh, so and so, I miss you or whatsoever. But as an individual, what are you doing to cooperate? What effort are you putting in a relationship? Because it's not supposed to be one-sided. You talk to this person, like let's take for instance in a relationship, like we take two people, like they have a problem in their relationship. Then you take them, you put them there, you sit them down, you try to solve the issue. They are pointing fingers at each other, but the bottom line is who is wrong, who is right. No one is wrong, no one is right. We are all the same in a relationship. We have to maintain the same level of understanding that we all want on our side. Like they say, do unto others what you would want them to do unto you. So I like this song about it's just Jamaican artist. Like he said, just be good to me, I'll be good to you. Just be good to me, I'll be good to you. Something like that. So that's basically how it is. Just treat the other person, the way you want them to treat you. Because nowadays you see people they live with bitterness. Yeah, my ex did that. Yeah, he did that. Hey, she did that. Yes, they did what they did because you were also doing what you were doing. So the bottom line is if you deeply love your person, your partner, or you want a future with them, sometimes it's better to put your pride aside. You just communicate with them. You lose nothing. Like let's take for instance, maybe you have haven't been communicating for quite a long time, there's communication breakdown, you're ghosting on each other. Just a simple hi can change everything. It can rekindle the flame. But some people say, no, I won't text them until they text me. Oh, okay, fine. Fine, no problem. Don't text them. But you will be hurting yourself inside, because if you want something, you have to go for it. So if we all had the same mentality of understanding the significance of communication in a relationship, we wouldn't be having these issues to do with heartbreaks and people fighting against each other, divorces and so forth. That's the number one thing. Of course, those things like trust, they come after communication, because communication is what brought you into a relationship, the two of you, because someone had to communicate, someone had to share, someone had to express how they felt verbally or in terms of actions. I don't know what happened for you to start dating with the person you are dating, but it's obvious that there was a form of communication that happened. So you cannot ignore the fact that communication is a significant reinforcement. It cements the relationship. So that is basically some of the things that we look at. So it's important that we talk, we communicate. You lose nothing. You actually lose nothing in communicating with the person that you have feelings for. You understand? Because coming to think of it, the world has, I don't know the exact figures, but from my research, I think maybe 7 billion or something people. So thinking that you're important, it's quite absurd, because there's no way you can outsmart all these people. So even if you say, I know, hey, I'm cute, hey, I'm handsome, I'm beautiful, hey, I'm sexy. Oh, come on, save that for yourself. All those things. It's nothing. You see, there's some things that you brag about that are very much out of this world, and no one cares about them, especially someone who has focus. You see, because if you say you're beautiful, if you say you're handsome, if you say whatsoever what you talk about, 7 billion people are in the world, and I can't imagine yourself outshining all those people. So the best thing is to, focus on yourself. Don't compete with anyone. Improve yourself. Thank God for life. Give thanks for life, and focus on what exactly you want with that person that you might think, maybe I know they are no longer my type and so forth. You keep on rolling like a rolling stone in this world. Yeah, of course, someone might look at me and say, I know this young man, what does he know about these things and stuff? It's different from how I'm explaining it, because mine is a form of inspiration that I get from different circumstances and scenarios that I've encountered myself, as well as those that I see in other people. So you have the right decision to choose what you want. But this is what I thought I should share. So it's quite in my thoughts that I say that. No, let me just give an encouragement, a word of encouragement as to the importance of communication. So I was just coming from the mall. So there's in the mall there is noise. So I just said, I know I'll just do the video when I get home. So cheers guys. Let me actually do something else. But Don't forget to get in touch with me on Facebook. It's Dating Coach Mr. O. On Instagram, my account is still new. I opened it. I don't know, maybe some few days back, but it's Mr. O Bonafide. And then on Twitter, it's at Akim Yakuzika 14. Cheers, guys.